everyone, this is Dr. J back again with the Human Movement Institute, where we have improvement through movement. Today's video will be for patients with grade 1 spondylolisthesis beginner level program. We want to start with the mat on the ground and wake up our core with the cat-cow exercise. I would repeat a starting dose of 10 to 20 times. We breathe in as we look up and breathe out as we round out. 10 times to wake up the core and mobilize the spine. It's best to breathe in the nose and out of the nose, or in the nose, out of the mouth, with an F or S sound, pulling navel to spine to engage the core. Next, we can break in child's pose. When we go to child's pose, if you're a patient with back pain on the left, you can tilt to the right to open up the lat and lumbar paraspinals. Hold for 4 to 5 breaths. Do once or twice each side. Come back to all fours, which is known as quadruped. Now we're going to find neutral spine. Am I arched? Am I rounded? Or am I neutral? Neutral is the key. Next, navel to spine. When we do bird dog exercises, the leg only has to lift an inch off the ground. It's also critical to maintain the tilt and tuck to feel this in the abdomen as opposed to your low back. Initial starting dose is to hold for 2 to 3 breaths and repeat alternating 4 to 5 times on each side. Give yourself a break in child's pose and use your hand or the back of your knuckles to massage the lumbar paraspinals if there's any pain from the back strap muscles. 10 to 20 or 20 to 30 strokes. Next, we're going to further wake up the core while improving mobility of the upper mid-back. Thread the needle to open the book. Thread the needle, open the book, helps relax or release the paraspinals while improving mid-back mobility, and simultaneously it starts to engage and activate the oblique muscles. Initial starting dose is 5 to 10 times each way. However, if you find that one side's tighter, do a couple extra repetitions to the tighter side. Now that we've warmed up our spine and started to wake up our core, we can go into dead bug exercises. Dead bug exercise requires pelvic tilt, navel to spine. To make sure the abdominal brace is done correctly, put the hands inside the pelvis and feel the muscle action or the muscle engage. Now we're keeping back flat as I do opposite arm leg. Beginner level is opposite arm, sliding opposite leg, but feeling this in the lower abdomen. For patients with neck pain, make sure you have good support for the head and neck. An initial starting dose would be 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. As always, make sure you're breathing in and out of your nose. After the first set, Give the dead bug a break and do bridging. Bridging, pelvic tilt, navel to spine, and bridge up. Initial starting dose is to hold for 2 to 3 breaths. Repeat 10 times. We want to alternate between bridging and dead bug so we make sure that we rehabilitate all sides of the spine, or the front of the spine and then the back of the spine. Breathing in and out of the nose. After the 10 repetitions, I'm doing set number 2 of dead bugs. We're going to do set 2, 10 reps. Some might say, well, Dr. J, is that 10 reps on each side or 10 reps total? This depends on how well you're holding your core. I would start with 5 times on each side for a total of 10 reps, building up to 10 times on each side for a total of 20 reps. Set 2 of bridge. On the exhale, I can pull navel to spine to strengthen transversus abdominis. Breathing in and out of the nose, or in the nose, out of the mouth. I feel this all the way around in my transversus abdominis. This would be our second set of 10 reps on bridging. Now we're doing our third set. Dead bugs, tilt tuck, opposite arm leg. I am making sure my back is staying flat. I am making sure I'm keeping controlled breathing. I am making sure that I feel this abdominal brace, navel to spine. If you hold your breath, you'll end up with neck pain. If you jut your head forward, you'll end up with neck pain. Next, we're going to do 2 to 3 sets of lower abdomen activation. For those with neck pain, it's sometimes hard to curl the upper body on the lower body. So instead, we can tilt tuck and do reverse crunches to strengthen lower abdomen. Beginner level would be knees bent, starting with 3 sets of 10 repetitions. Once that's easy, we go to legs straight, 3 sets of 10 reps. Relax one leg down at a time. Now we're ready to come to standing and do some standing movements and awareness. In standing, mountain pose is pelvic tilt, glute set, navel to spine, shoulders down, long neck. So now we're recentering the core, taking 2 to 3 breaths. This can lead into forward fold. Breathe in on the way down to flat back. Exhale on the way down. Inhale on the way back up. I would do this 5 times. Mountain pose, recenter, squeeze glutes, tilt pelvis, navel to spine. Maintain normal breath. We're elongating the spine, not arching the spine into our back joints. Exhale on the way down. Inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way down. And this is starting dose of 5 times. This allows us to mobilize the spine and improve endurance and timing of spinal activation. 10 hip circles clockwise mobilizes the lower back joints, pelvis, and hip joints. And ending with the supported deep squat is critical for anyone with spondylolisthesis, because a good deep squat allows us to preserve our spine using our hips and our knees to do lifting instead of the back. I would hold for 1 breath each way, back up, and repeat 3 to 5 times. The reason I prescribe ranges is that when you're stiffer or in more pain, usually you need more movement, not less, especially if the condition is chronic. The deep squat is the biomarker of human function. It takes tension out of the nerve that crosses the hip. It opens the spine. It strengthens the core. It maintains full ankle, knee, and hip motion. We say in our clinic, squat for life or until death. This concludes our grade 1 spondylolisthesis beginner level program video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and please share it with your friends, family, and colleagues. Take care and see you all again soon.